Let's talk about trousers, because if there is one garment that makes women feel confused, frustrated, and honestly defeated, it's trousers. Last year, we asked in our Instagram stories, what issues do women usually have with fitting the trousers? And we've never received so much engagement ever before or since. All of these are frustrations from real women, and they all sound very similar. If they fit my hips, they gape at the waist. If they fit my waist, I can't sit down. The crotch is never right. They look fine standing, awful sitting. High-waisted trousers go up to my boobs. Low-rise trousers slide down the moment I move. So if you've ever thought, oh my god, why is it so hard, you are definitely not alone. What's really important to understand is that women don't all struggle about the same issue with the trouser fit. They struggle with the opposite ones. For example, some women might say, my waist is much smaller than my hips. There is always a gap at the back. While others might say, my waist and hips are almost the same. Some say, my thighs don't fit. And others say, my legs are swimming in fabric. Some want high rise and more coverage, and others say, please, not another high waist. These problems cancel each other out, and it leads to one very simple truth. There is no one universal solution. One trouser pattern cannot fit everyone, and it has nothing to do with grading. This is the garment that needs to do a lot of different things at once: waist, hips, bum, thighs, leg length, and movement. Are you sitting down? Are you walking? Are you going up the stairs? And all of it needs to work together as one perfect system. And yet most patterns are built as if all the bodies are just slight variations of the exact same shape. And I certainly know it firsthand. My body is pear-shaped, and the difference between my hips and my waist is about 30 centimeters. And in my case, my hips are wide, but I don't have a very prominent bum. And I can say one thing with confidence: never in my life have I ever owned a pair of store-bought trousers that would really fit me. If they fit my hips, they will be too loose around the waist. And if they fit my waist, I wouldn't be able to get them over my hips. And if I size up, everything just collapses. If you're new here, hi, I'm Liza Bennett, designer, educator, and co-founder of Arkdefo, where we teach women how to design and make clothes that truly fit them. No standard sizes, no ready patterns, just learning how clothes work so that you are in control of your wardrobe. We make pattern drafting really easy to follow. You don't need talent. You need to understand what you're doing. If it sounds like your thing, you'll find the link below this video. Look, learning how to make skirts or tops is a lot easier than trousers. And I will super simplify right now, don't come after me. But generally speaking, tops and skirts, they just hang. They hang off your shoulders or off your waist. Yes, of course, there's always options for tweaking them, for improving the pattern, for making the fit better. But in general, it still just hangs. Trousers are very different. There are so many moving parts and so many different bodies. And for years, we've been brainstorming, how do we even create a course that helps every woman when there are so many different issues and every body is so different? So we started asking real women and listening and taking notes. That's how the Perfect Trousers course was born. It's not a recipe, not a ready pattern. It's a system that covers every possible body issue while allowing you to take only what you need. You are not forced through adjustments that don't apply to you. You don't have to fix problems that you don't have. You build your custom trouser block based on your body. This block becomes your foundation. You do the work once, and every single pair of trousers after that will always fit you well. Getting the block right is where most of the work is happening. This is the hardest part. But again, you only have to do it once. And after that, everything is a walk in the park. You start by understanding how trousers are shaped and why. And then you test, fit, and correct using very clear visual logic. And in the process of working on your block, you adapt it according to your body's needs. For example, some people might spend a bit more time on the thighs and others on waist shaping. Someone will have to work on rise and leg shape. It's all very individual. Getting the block right will take multiple tests. The ones you do, it's honestly life-changing. But the perfect fit is not just about the perfect pattern. There is one more piece that many people miss. Sometimes trousers don't work for you because of the style. Not all trouser models work for all bodies. For example, very straight, stiff, high-waisted trouser can look very elegant on a body who has very minimal difference between hips and waist. But on someone like myself, with a strong pear shape, it can exaggerate the hips and create the gape at the waist. Or wide-legged trousers can look fantastic and very fluid on taller bodies, but for someone shorter with a longer torso, the same cut can feel heavy and overwhelming. This isn't about rules, it's about understanding what works for your body type and also your personal style. And it's not just about the measurements. Two women, for example, can have identical hip circumference, but one will have really narrow hips and quite big bum, while the other one might have flat bum and wider hips, and these are two different pairs of trousers. Because designing trousers is not just about making a pattern that will fit you perfectly, it's also about choosing shapes and models that work for your body, not against it. If trousers have always felt like a struggle, I really want you to hear this. It's not because of your body and you are not doing anything wrong. In this case, it's not you, it's them. Our bodies are not mannequins. We are living, breathing humans. We move, we walk, we sit, we bloat. Once you stop trying to fit yourself into a standard pattern that was never made for you in the first place and start designing from your body, everything will change. One custom block and the trouser designs always fit in you. We created the Perfect Trouser course not to teach you how to sew another pair of trousers, but to make trousers finally make sense. And if you're ready to learn, follow the link below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. And for years, we've been brainstorming. Can you calm down a bit? No, of course you can't.